Hi, I'm Terrell.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
Hi, I'm Amir, and welcome to the Maywood Education Fair Volunteer Orientation video.
The City of Maywood and the MSHE program could not make this fair possible without the help of all of you. So thank you for your time and commitment. We look forward to working with you.
So we want to know, how do you define hope? And secondly, what has hope meant in your life? Please pause the video and record your thoughts in the link below. When you are done, continue the video where you left off.
Maywood started with Jessica Barca, a member of Cohort 1. In 2009, the first fair took place for high school students. Over the years, it has transformed to incorporate the entire community in all aspects of the education system.
Research shows that less than 10% of the community holds a bachelor's degree. Our goal is not only to provide resources to this community about higher education, but help make this fair sustainable for the community to take ownership and continue to educate their residents.
In designing the education fair, our cohort has taken an anti-deficit approach. These approaches often blame community of color for their lack of success in education. These approaches insinuate that there are issues within the communities, the culture, or the people themselves that keep them from achieving.
Common questions used in this line of thinking sound like, what are they lacking, and are informed by a dominant perspective. The differences these individuals bring to our campuses are perceived as barriers to their success, and they must overcome them to accomplish their goals.
Instead of this deficit thinking, we utilize an asset approach. What are the strengths of their community? What tools are they bringing with them that can help them succeed in higher education? With this mindset, differences that were once perceived as weaknesses can be cultivated as sources of strength and empowerment.
Bordeaux believed that knowledge found in the middle and upper classes are considered valuable in society. Through education, individuals born outside of those classes can acquire that knowledge for social mobility. However, people of color often fall outside of those knowledge bases and have to acquire that capital in order to be successful.
Terry Yoso believed that deficit thinking was responsible for the devaluing of knowledges found in communities of color. With the use of critical race theory, she produced the concept of community culture wealth, which encompasses forms of capital found in communities of color that these communities use to navigate and overcome barriers.
These include aspirational capital, familial capital, resistant capital, social capital, navigational capital, and linguistic capital.
Hope is an important aspect of the fair. Simply having hope isn't enough to combat systemic oppression. However, you can't overcome it without hope. We, as in the cohort, you, the volunteers, and the community, are promoters of hope. While promoting hope is essential, there are harmful types of hope we must avoid. These types of hopes can be classified as false hopes. Hokey hope typically sounds like pull yourself up by your bootstraps. This type of thinking neglects that some individuals do not have bootstraps to begin with. Mythical hope is often described as generalizing one person for an entire community and fails to recognize additional factors for why someone was able to be successful. Hope deferred promotes goals and dreams but advocates students take a path that the educator is unwilling to help them find.
As we stated earlier, it is these types of hopes we are trying to avoid. Instead, the type of hope we are promoting is called critical hope. The three elements of critical hope outlined by Duncan Andrade are material hope, Socratic hope, and audacious hope.
Through material hope, the educator becomes a source of hope for students by utilizing pedagogy that connects with the students' experiences. Socratic hope requires that both teachers and students painfully examine our lives and actions within an unjust society, thereby humanizing pain and struggle. And finally, we have audacious hope. With this hope, educators stand boldly with their students, sharing the burdens of their pains, struggles, and suffering. This hope defies dominant ideology, which supports entitlement and the preservation of privilege. This hope gives students the knowledge and tools to break down social barriers and challenge the status quo.
The duties and responsibilities are simple. Don't just be a body, and strike up a conversation with the community and MSHE cohorts. Learn about the cultural wealth in the community and reflect on your experiences. Don't forget, like us on Facebook.
So tell us, what did you learn about critical hope? Click the link below for a final reflection.
Created using Powtoon.